Have you ever wondered why Notre-Dame Cathedral stands right beside the Independence Palace and just step away from Saigon Central Post Office? A cathedral positioned at the very heart of power in all of Indochina? It wasn't a coincidence. This location was precisely calculated by the French. In the mid-19th century, the French designed Saigon with a very clear strategy: administration, power, religion. 1863, the Central Post Office, a symbol of communication and control. 1868, the Notre-Dame Palace, the political command center. 1880, Notre-Dame Cathedral, the final Western cultural imprint, completing the axis of authority. The cathedral was intentionally placed at the head of the Grand Boulevard, facing the palace and perfectly aligned with the post office. From a single viewpoint, you could see the entire machinery of colonial power. Notre-Dame Cathedral began construction in 1877 and was completed in 1880. Every material, the Marseille bricks, the stained glass windows, the steel frames, even the bells, was shipped all the way from France. At first, the cathedral had no bell towers. Only in 1895 were the twin spires added, lifting its height to nearly 60 meters, forever changing Saigon's skyline. In 1959, the statue of Our Lady of Peace was placed at the front square, becoming a spiritual landmark for generations. And despite the wars that swept through Vietnam from 1945 to 1975, the cathedral's core structure remained remarkably intact, a survivor of history. Few people know this. Beneath the feet of Our Lady of Peace statue lies a small hidden chamber, once holding a silver box filled with hundreds of prayers for peace in Vietnam and around the world. These prayers came from everywhere, engraved on metal, written on paper, leather, even bronze, each one of which sent across continents. The statue itself was carved in 1959 from pure Italian white marble, standing 4.6 meters tall and weighing nearly 8 tons, a symbol of hope, of faith, of peace. In 2005, a rumor spread that the statue had shed a tear. The church confirmed it wasn't true, yet the story lives on, woven into the folklore surrounding this beloved monument. On July 1, 2017, Notre-Dame Cathedral entered the most extensive restoration of its entire 140 years history. By 2023, only about 50% was completed, including roof repairs, a full replacement of the drainage system, restoration of the original Marseille bricks, and reinforcement of the steel structure. Many parts must be rebuilt by hand, brick by brick, glass panel by glass panel, every carved detail on the bell towers. In 2023, the 2 crosses that had stood for 128 years were removed after severe corrosion was discovered. Their replacement, crafted in Belgium from solid steel, then gilded with gold leaf, will be lifted back onto the tower around March to April 2026. The restoration is slow, not because it's simple, but because every step is meant to preserve a century-old heritage with absolute precision. But Notre-Dame Cathedral is more than a religious landmark. It is a vessel of collective memory for the people of Saigon. It's the familiar sight of street photographers waiting quietly beside the statue of Our Lady, the place where couples come to take their wedding photos, marking the start of a new chapter, and where travelers stop by simply to breathe, to sit for a moment, and feel the city slow down around them.
Cái kỷ niệm ngày xưa cũng còn ít lắm, còn lại bưu điện và nhà thờ Đức Bà. Chú tác nghiệp năm 1970 tới ngày hôm nay rất đam mê. Chừng nào chú chống gậy, chú mới buông.
Amid the rush, the noise, the endless moment of Saigon, the cathedral remains one of the city's rare moments of stillness, a place where anyone who walks in feels a little smaller, a little calmer, and somehow at peace. It isn't just historic architecture, it's a feeling, one that only Saigon can create. As over 1,000 kilometers of LED lights flicker to life, Notre-Dame Cathedral seems to stir awake from a long slumber. A soft glow drapes over its twin towers, traces every stone, every curve, every silent story. Saigon still hums with its usual energy, yet somehow, on nights like this, it feels gentler. A fleeting moment where light, memory, and the spirit of the season blend into something quietly magical. For 145 years, Notre-Dame Cathedral has stood in the heart of Saigon like a steel frame in the city's long theme, witnessing wars, festive seasons, and countless unspoken prayers. Every Christmas, its glow returns with a quiet, tender warmth that softens even the busiest hearts. Thank you for cherishing Saigon. You're watching content produced by the Saigon Remix team. Please hit follow and turn on the bell so you won't miss our documentaries on the culture, history, and people of Saigon. Goodbye for now and see you next time.